Hello, everyone. It's Toronto's doo-wop music guy, and we're on the road again. Woo! We are in. Where are we, Janet?
Port Hope.
Port Hope, and we're at the water.
Yes.
And this is another beach down here.
Yes, this is the West Beach. It's
Oh.
not as well known as the East Beach, which is the main one.
All right, Janet. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to contemplate life right here, right now.
Okay, looking at the gorgeous
I'm
Lake Ontario.
walking at the beautiful water and you know how beautiful it is.
Mm-hmm.
And give the people a little feel.
We're going to have a tour.
A little tour.
Okay.
Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay. So since the last time I was at this beach, they've put in a play structure. Some wickedly green astroturf. That's kind of cool. Okay. So cinder path. Don't know where that's going to go yet. Some trees and things. A tree. So then there's a little bit of sand. Ouch! Just stepped on a rock. So there's always some really cool rocks here. I may or may not have acquired a few. Just a few. But I mean, if you paint rocks or do stuff like within reason, they are available. Okay, this one's nice. I may put it back. So, ouch. And we have sand. But there's the rocks. So there's a really cool little art installation over there with some rocks and things. I'll check it out later. Hey, this is Lake Ontario again. Sunbathing. Cool. So that is the lighthouse for the end of the Ganaraska River, where it empties into Lake Ontario. So we've got some little pebbles and things at this part. It's rocky, so if you're going swimming, you need water shoes. So you can walk your dogs along here. The dog is going swimming. Let's go for a walk. It's going to be a little crunchy. There smells lovely. I don't see any dead fish at the moment. Oh, this is cool. Alright, so we're coming up to, looks like a little stream. It's coming from up there. So it meanders through. There's a little bit of silt. And I'm either going swimming or I'm stepping through. Not deep at all. Fascinating. Alright, here we go. Not a bad. There's a couple of off to the right making out. I'm not going to show that. That 32 degrees. But it is October, although the temperature, it's probably about 25 degrees out. I am more appropriately dressed this time. I'm not wearing shorts, but I do have my shoes on and a tank top. So we're going to get a little bit of vitamin D today. So I've never been down this far before, because usually it's been ridiculously cold when we've been here, and the beach has been deserted. Some more. So good to paint. Don't see any boats out today. Sailboats, tankers, or otherwise. It's a lot of driftwood. The sky is that gorgeous September blue. Actually, it's October. Autumn blue, I guess we'll call it. I hear a train. Spine. Looks like a ginormous centipede. If it moves, I'm running. Driftwood. Okay, that looks intriguing. Looks like a lean-to of some sort. Cooking area. I have no idea if anyone's living in there, and I'm not going to investigate. Leave them with their privacy. Coming up to a bend along the shore. This is driftwood. There's a lot of footprints along here, so this area, not the first time, seems to be quite popular. Oh, there's cliffs down there. This gets interesting. Okay, there's a smokestack in the distance. Okay, let's have a look right here. Oh, more dead fish, cool. Almost looks like chalk, but there's groundwater seeping through. Fascinating. This should feed the ecosystem down at the bottom. And there's a little stream over here. Kind of neat. So I have no idea if there's a trail up top. I've not investigated that yet. Some beautiful asters. The water's coming down. There's a little stream. And it's not quite making it to the lake. Wetness over there. Fascinating. Some more over here. It's quite the tree root. So pan back around. That's where I was, way over there where the people are. Oh, butterflies flying by. Every time I try to zoom in to it, it will be gone. Got some fall color up there. Lovely contrast. Oh. These are bigger rocks. Someone had a fire there. This gets interesting. Not as much vegetation. Looks like there's a bit of a path. And I'm not even going to try. About 30 years ago, I'd scoot up that no problem. But now I have knees to think about. So this is very, looks like limestone or shale or something. Bigger rocks. They may have been dumped over. It's also getting narrower. Here. Some birds. This is weird. It's like almost like they took out trees or something. Some asters. Very pretty. Lots of food. That is interesting. There's seaweedy, icky stuff. Once you get past that, there's larger rocks. Colored pebbles are very enticing. Almost like a direction arrow. These are big pieces. almost looks like a lean-to or shelter. The rocks are getting bigger. Been here a while. The more jagged ones are recent, so they have rounded edges. The erosion of the water has rounded them off. Cliffs down there. I can zoom in slightly. I don't think we're going to go that far today. Bird of prey. Maybe, I don't know. Always fun to explore and move forward, but you just have to remember you have to walk all the way back. Slightly, sorry. There's a bunch of birds way down there. Coming through. I don't know if it's like an underground aquifer or a spring or something. Some driftwood. Inviting. this, for lack of a better word, a debris field. So maybe this was all a cliff like that and they just dumped stuff over it. I have no idea. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I don't know, it's going to go to that point. It's farther than I'd like to go right now. This is a little bay. Past. There it looks like a little, oh, hey, big bird. Okay, curiosity, let's go check out the bird. More water coming through. This is getting tricky to walk on. Bird's taking off. There's a bunch of them down here. So I think this goes one over. We're going to go for a hike, but I was like way down there. Now it's time to go back and get some vitamin D on my other arm. What do we have down here? Gorgeous colors. They don't need any, so I'll leave them there. Okay, let's go back here. That's cool. This way. Specimen. Colors of the rocks and stones are quite nice. There's a little aquifer. Pretty sure that's limestone. Water's very calm today. Imagine it's going for one. Nice. go again. That just looks weird. It looks somewhat post-apocalyptic. So you get, ooh, someone's come down there and slid, or rocks have come down. So there's this, and then there's this. I'd much rather look at this. Interesting how some of these little boulders, big rocks, stick up. And it'd be like an iceberg. How much is under, like this one for example, how much of that is under the ground? Or any one of these, how big would the hole be? And around the sky. So many little stones. Oh, so tempting. Not today. I picked up 2. It's a driftwood again. Ground is much easier to walk on. Sort of reasonably hard packed sand. A little bit of stones. That is crunchy. It's good for your good workout for your legs. Back to the pretty asters. Oh. Seagulls are on the move. They don't poop on me. We're good. Oh my. I must have put in an order at the chip truck. It's like tourists are here. They dropped French fries. Let's go. Butterflies. Color. It's a nice little area for some waves. Well, it was until I said that. Oh. Keeping on. There's a tire. Weird little spring areas. You can hear a train coming through. Tracks are up the ridge somewhere in a little while back. That just looks cool. That looks cool. train still going, so it's a freight train. Via trains sound totally different. Oh, and the couple seem to be putting on their clothes. Yay. They did have bathing suits on, I will say that. And I glanced over. So the beach is widened out quite a bit. It's Kamiko in the background. And the entrance to the beach is over there somewhere. So we've got some smaller rocks and pebbles. It looks like there's some sand out there. You can see ridges. Do I dare? My feet are really hot. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going in. Oh, that's refreshing. That's refreshing. Yeah, there's sand out there. Isn't that cool? Oh. Yay. Very refreshing, very refreshing. As long as I don't fall down, I can walk in the water. If it's stones out of my shoe. Ow. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Ouch! Get out! Oh, ouch, ouch, get out of my shoe. Okay, there we go. So at this beach, they don't have the shells they have down at the other end. Because the East Beach had all the shells. Okay, now my feet are all squidgy. Soon we're gonna hear them go like squidge, squidge, squidge. That's okay. Should be fun when I go through the sand. I have to wash my feet when I get back. Hello. That's a nice specimen. I like the color. I'll carry you for a little bit and probably put you back. Go up here. Okay. Let's get situated. I still have a stone in my shoe under my big toe. And my foot is sliding. That's okay though. There we go. So over here. Now we can walk a bit faster. So we're back. There's like a meadow back there. There's a whole bunch of fences, and I don't know why they're there, if they're still doing work, or what the thing is. I have no idea. So we have some people up here. They've discovered the beach. Because usually this one is not as popular, because nobody knows about it. There's a bunch of people trying to skip stones. It's very much a sidearm thing. Some of these little stones here are very flat. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We have one here. This is a good specimen. This may work, this may not. It did not. Usually I'm pretty good at it. Okay. Carrying on. That sucked. Usually I can make stones skip 3 to 5 times, sometimes more. I'm out of practice. So I'll have to keep practicing and make a video of me doing that another day. Some cool rocks. So we're back to our little stream. So we're going to go across. This is cool. This is a more prolific stream. Yeah. Oh, just turned my ankle. We're still good. And sand. But there's rocks underneath the sand. So if you go to put your beach towel down and try to lie down, that could be a little tricky. So there's still some monarch butterflies around. There's one over here. Little nook shook being done. Okay, we're gonna go up here. And we're gonna check out the rock sculptures. There's the play structure. Some lovely sod. Oh yeah, for screaming kids, gotta love it. Oh, someone's in the water. That's cool. So there's piles of rocks. But over here, I don't know if it's an impromptu art installation or not. It's been growing every time we come by. So obviously the big rocks were here. Oh, look at that. Looks like a little beehive. Or any glue. That's cool. Oh, a bridge. Look at that. Someone knows their masonry work. And physics. That's really cool. That's a cool tower. These are cool. Another bridge. Looks like someone's making a bigger structure here. So there's people on the beach over there. There's another parking lot over here. A little, ouch. There's a little teeny tiny nook shook. Ouch. Let's go have a look at it. Look at that. That is so cool. That is cool. Good job. Right. Oh, there's a bee. So one last look at these and then we're off. That's a neat color. So this is the West Beach in Port Hope. So there's a sign of what they're doing. Waterworks. Cool. So West Beach in Port Hope, along Lake Ontario. This has been Janet, one half of Toronto's doo-wop music guy. So like, share, subscribe. And we will be bringing you more adventures. Oh, look, some lovely trees. And then the sod, and the swings. And their feet are dry. Most of the sand is off, which is awesome. This is much easier to walk on. So thank you for joining me, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.